Well, good afternoon and welcome to Fishing with CJ. We headed out on the boat this morning, bright and early, on a voyage of discovery, if you like. We've been out and we've been testing new tackle, we've been testing new lures, new bait, new locations, we've been to a couple of wrecks. As I say, it's a journey of discovery, and fishing is all about that. It's about going out and trying new things. So roll the video, see how we got on, and I'll catch you a bit later on. And guess what, we're out on the boat again. Somebody has commented that it's fairly obvious that I'm out on the boat and I don't need to say that, but yeah, whatever, that's my style. So we're out on the boat, we've got a window in the weather. I'm not alone on the boat today because I have my crew member with me. And who is the crew today? Bertie, say hello to the people. There you go. So Bertie is the crewman today. Got a special bed for him on the boat, so he's got his own bed now, which is quite good. He's curled up and he's got to sleep in it quite nicely. Turning into a lovely morning, It's a slightly later start because the low water was at sort of 6:30, which would have meant I'd have had to come either down here at 4:30 in the morning or now. So I've chosen now. We're not going to go out and stay out for too long, I don't think, because I think the forecast is that it is going to get a little bit windy later on. But I've got a few things to try out today. I've heard some news about a particular species of fish that I've been targeting, but as usual I'm not going to say what that is until I've caught one. You'll know I've caught one because there will be a dance if I catch one. But in the meantime, let's get this show on the road, let's get the boat out and let's get fishing. New Haven Harbour, CJ2 over. Yeah, am I clear to leave the marina, sir? Yeah, we'll see, thank you. Task of the day is to try and get some mackerel. So, I've got myself rigged up, got some feathers on here, just drifting along by the West Arm here. Water is very coloured, I must admit, so I don't know if I'm going to catch much. We'll give it a go anyway. Why not? Try a little bit further out in a minute.
Many thanks, John Carpenter out.
I'm trying. Well, I've got a new bait to try out. They were half beaks, I was told, but I think they're ballyhoo basically. It's a new thing by Ammo. Apparently they're trying to ban blueies, so this is an alternative to blueies. So we'll give them a go. I know that they fish with them in the Caribbean and the Pacific a lot. I'm gonna try and take the fillet off this and run a fillet on a hook, but yeah, we'll see how they go. So let's see how they fill it up. They're very scaly. First observation, and they come off in the fillet. This one's still a little bit frozen, so it should be fairly firm. Comes off in a fillet nicely enough. These were available in Tools and Tackle, but I'm sure that they're going to be turning up at other tackle shops. Yeah, it looks quite nice that, as a fillet. Yeah, give that a go. Not sure where they come from, but as I say, they're going to replace blueies with them. So let's get this down and drag it along the bottom, see what we can pick up. So we've got this piece of ballyhoo rigged up as a strip. Got some nice blingy attractors, a little flasher on there, one drilled bullet above it just to hold it tight on the bottom, and then on a long boom with a watch weight which also drags along the bottom, hopefully making a little bit of disturbance in the bottom and acting as an attractor. We're drifting at about 1.5 knots. should feel it jiggling along the bottom once it gets down, which I can see it. I can see the rod just jiggling a little bit there. But we'll keep paying that line till the boat is behind us a ways, so it stays in contact with the bottom at all times. We're obviously looking for bottom feeding fish. To be honest, I'll take a dogfish at this stage, just to get the skunk out of the boat. Keep the mackerel feathers down, but we'll let the motion of the ocean work them. Definitely bouncing along the bottom, so I can feel it. Water clarity is horrible. One of the things I wanted to try out today is I've got a water wolf camera, an underwater camera, which I've just got, which I got from Simpson Marine, and they have got them in stock now. So if you're interested in one, you can get them from Simpson Marine. But I don't know how much visibility is there. Oh, I don't know. Probably can see about 4 or 5 feet. Might be worth putting it down just to see how we get on with it, just as a trial run. I'll rig a rod up for it in a minute. I've got some lures to try out as well, and I'm led to believe there's a lot of little schoolies in here at the moment. So let's try a lure. Right, so I've set with a bait buzz on there, so hopefully if you get a fish, I'll get a buzz alarm. Well, the bait is definitely working on the bottom. Let's let these mackerel feathers down a bit, just in case we get some mackerel. Let's give it a few pumps here. There were a few mid-water fish showing up as I came through just now. Be nice to get some fresh bait. Right, put the camera on when something happens. So the first thing I'm going to try is this soft plastic. It's been rigged with a weighted hook. Certainly looks like a fish to me. Let's see if the fish agree with me. But we'll chuck that and give it a few casts, see what happens. Whoa, 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 whoa. Definitely had a bite then, didn't we? Nothing there now. Well, it was a bite, or we hooked into something on the bottom. But see what's happened to this bait. Let's have a look at this bait. Oh, I suspect we plucked the bottom then. We're definitely dragging on the bottom because the bait's muddy. Right, let's try this lure. Cast well. Seems to swim quite well. Let's let it sink this time. There's fish on the surface then. Okay, I've just changed the camera setting from super wide to wide. See what a difference it makes. On this lure, let's have a try with the topwater lures. It's good and deep now anyway. Yeah, like that. It's lost its eyes already. You can actually see mackerel feathers on the sounder there, so you can see the actual weight, and then you can see the top swivel. And it's kind of in the zone, so hopefully we'll pick up some mackerel soon. Let's try a different lure. The crewman is keeping himself at readiness. That's what I should have called him. Should have called him crew. He's standing by. He's poised like a coiled spring. So we're going to try this topwater lure. It's a very familiar shape and form, although it's got 3 hooks, not 2. It has also got a spitter in the head, so it should actually scoop water up and give it creates a small amount of pop, as well as the walking the dog action. It floats in the water, yeah, it floats sort of tail down a little bit, which is what we want. Feels like it's got a reasonable bit of heft to it for casting. Let's give it a cast, see what happens. Yeah, it goes out well. Woohoo! Yeah, it goes out really well. So let's just try to walk in the dog. Straight retrieve. Well, there you go. On a straight retrieve, it has quite a good zigzag action actually. Let's try that again.
Radio, all permission to leave the harbour, over. Yeah, ready. Repeat your last, please, over.
Yes, you okay?
Right, I think I might have a cup of tea. You know, see if we can't encourage a bite by having a cup of tea in my hand. What do you think, Bertie boy? Yeah, I agree with you. Do you want some water? Do you want a drink of water, do you think? I'm going to move in closer because allegedly where the fish were is in close. Just saw something on the surface. What did I just see? So we'll get in a bit closer and see how we get on. Carry on dragging these baits. Quite like these ballyhoo or half bills or half beaks or whatever you call them. They definitely cut and fill it up nicely, and they stay nice and firm on the hook. So it's good. Definitely will be buying some of those and using those again. We gave up on the drifting malarkey. Wasn't working, wasn't anything happening, so I've come out onto a wreck and we're going to have a few drifts on a wreck, and I'm going to have a go with these UK bass lures. So let's have a go with this one. It's rigged up with a late weighted hook, and let's give it a go. Dog's grumbling about something. I don't know what's the matter, mate. What's the matter? Get back in your bed. Get back in your bed. Now, after all that, we managed to get a fish on, and it's on the ballyhoo, little strip of it. Probably a pouting, but I say the day has been a bit sparse on the fish department, but then I have been experimenting with stuff. So I've caught a fish on, well, I've hooked a fish on the ballyhoo. We'll see what it is when it comes up. It's not fighting like a bream, I don't think. But if it's pouting, it just proves that they will eat it. What we got here? Oh, we have a pouting. There you go. So, skunk out of the boat, and away it goes. Let's put a fresh bit of that ballyhoo on. Let's get rid of the spin. Pouting always spin the line up. Well, the wind is doing what it was forecast to do, and it's picking up. So we give it a few more. We get another drift or two on here, and then we'll perhaps go in. Oh, there's nothing on that drift. There's another little wreck I want to have a look at. It's very close to here, so we're going to have a little steam along to that and have a look, and then we'll make a decision as to what we're going to do next. That's the ballyhoo strips, though. They keep the texture. Very good, very good. Ask yourselves, how is it when you go out, you catch fish all the time and what have you? Well, there's a lot of research goes into it, to be honest. You do need to come out and you need to have a little chug around, and today is an experimental day. There's a little wreck that I've found. It's not actually charted on this chart as a wreck, but it is showing up on the 3D scan. And I'm led to believe that, I suspect there might be some fish on it, but it's tiny. It's a tiny little wreck. I've marked it now, so I've got it in my chart as the little wreck, and we'll come back and have another look at it. There's like a few little drifts around on it. Let's have a look and see exactly what the lay of the land is. But that's what today's about. Today's about coming out and having a little bit of an experiment. Try some different bits, try some different baits, try some different lures, and yeah, it's not about catching fish. There's a lot of work goes into getting the information that you need to catch. There are fish showing up here. There's mackerel showing up here, I think. So I'm not going to get some more coffee tea. I never know. Tide. so let's just go a little bit backwards. Southwest, if anything. It's so small this wreck, it would be really hard to anchor it for sure. There it is. There's a bit of it showing up on the sounder there. Tiny little wreck. Doesn't show, not showing lots of fish over the top of it, to be honest, to be fair. Drift the bait over it, see if there's any bream on it. Right on top of it now, stop filming, let's have a little go, dropping the bait down. I need to keep an eye on that because there is a coaster coming along here, an inshore ship. At the moment I can see one side of it, but I am drifting in that direction, so I could be across this path, so I just need to keep an eye on that. If it looks like he's heading towards me, I'll start the engine and just head south a little bit. But, yeah, don't see ships in this close. But there you go. Just goes to show why you've got to have your wits about you at all times, because yeah, it could be a ship. Yeah, it was foggy now, you wouldn't see that, would you? Getting closer. But still I can see one side of him, so it means that he's not coming towards me. Unless the captain's asleep and he suddenly turns to his right, to starboard, which I hope he won't do. But always be aware. Drift that reef that I found with Berties the other day. You see that on there. Go with lures, maybe have a go dragging a bait along. Just give it a go. As I say, today is an experiment day. Might not catch anything. Well, we didn't catch a great deal, but we have learnt a lot from today. It's very valuable, and that's what fishing's about. It's not about just going out and catching loads of fish. I could do that. I could have gone out and I could have caught fish today, albeit the conditions are not the best. They're very big tides. The water clarity inshore is dreadful, and in the afternoon the wind picked up. But yeah, we could have caught fish, but I wanted to go out and try a few new things. So I hope you enjoyed it. It was a very enjoyable day for me. I've learned a lot from today. Yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Keep safe, keep sane, keep fishing.